all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I want to welcome you. This is the Dr. Shabbat Show. And on this show, we talk about feminism. We talk about how feminism has destroyed marriages, relationships, and home, as well as society. And then we also talk about hot topics if it's related to the effect of feminism. And so today, I would like to show you a video of Gwyneth Paltrow because she was really big in the 90s and the 2000s. And so when I think about her, I think of someone who is elegant, who has never really been in the news for any type of, drama or issues. But recently, she went on E! Entertainment to talk about the difference in her exes between Ben Affleck's and Brad Pitt. And I'm going to show you this video and then we're going to come back and talk about it. But before we get started, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Let's get started.
Who was better in bed?
That is really hard because Brad was like the sort of major chemistry love of your life kind of at the time, you know? And then Ben was technically excellent.
Gwyneth Paltrow not holding back about sex with exes Brad Pitt and Ben Affleck.
I can't believe my daughter's listening to this.
Technically,
Yeah.
excellent.
Yeah.
On Call Her Daddy, the actress spills all the details about her past romances during a game called
Brad or Ben? It'll be fun. Okay.
Brad.
No. I didn't even ask a question.
Oh, I thought that was the question. Brad or Ben?
Who was more romantic?
Brad.
It's like Brad. Who was more likely to make you laugh?
Ben.
Gwyneth dated Brad in the 90s after meeting on the set of the 1995 film Seven.
William, I'd like you to meet David. David, this is good.
All right, I'll be right back.
We sort of said hi on set and it was major love at first sight. It was crazy.
Fast forward a year, the two got engaged.
Yes, I got engaged. That's one of the greatest moments of my life.
It's just such a lovely time, and we're having so much fun with it all.
But Brad and Gwyneth called it quits before ever tying the knot.
I was totally heartbroken when we broke up, but it was just, the right thing at that time. But it was really hard.
As for her relationship with Ben, the two starred in a couple of films together, including Bounce.
You want to check it out? It'll just take a minute.
Sure.
They dated on and off from 1997 to 2000. So yeah, there's a lot of history there. Hence why host Alex Cooper asked Gwyneth hard-hitting questions like,
Who was a better kisser?
Oh my God, let me think. Gosh, I have to remember so far back. They were both good kissers.
Okay.
a couple decades later, and Gwyneth's only got high praise for her former flames, she calls Brad,
Such a good person. I love him. I'm a big fan.
the former couple even
Okay, so I'm going to cut it off there. Now, is it me? Am I the only one that feels how disrespectful this is? Because she's married. And I think this is so emasculating for her husband. Why would she entertain these questions? I'm just stunned because when I think about Gwyneth Paltrow, I think of someone who is, like I said, elegant. The other part, I do think it's great that none of her relationships have ended on a really bad, sour note. Yeah, because even when she was breaking up with her first husband, Chris Martin, I don't know if you remember, but she called it consciously uncoupling. I would never forget that word. And I was like, what does this mean? But I get it. She likes to make sure that she remains friends with her exes, which is fine. But I just don't think this conversation was appropriate. It's just so unladylike to kiss and tell. There used to be a time when a woman was very discreet about what she did. And whatever you did behind closed doors, no one knew about it, just you and your mate. And her daughter is watching this interview. Like I said, is it me? Because number one, on social media, there's so many videos that I see of women, disrespecting their significant other, playing these little games behind their back. And, I just don't think it's cool. I could never talk about someone who was in my path and knowing that my current will see this. It's kind of, it's disrespectful. I mean, if it were me, I would say, you know what, that is really a good question, but I respectfully decline to answer that question because I don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable. Like I said, she was in her heyday, in the 90s and the 2000s, and maybe this was a way for her to kind of get back in the limelight. And then if you look at the comments that the women was leaving, they were cheering her on. Like they were telling her they wish that they had, Brad Pitt as an ex or Ben Affleck, and how lucky she is to have them in her life. And it's weird because she's a married woman now. Maybe I'm wrong. So I would love for you all to set me straight. So please, please leave your comment. Until next time, don't forget to like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. And this is Dr. Shabai.